house by the road. I visit you in the city. On a weekend at a house by the road. Well, I'm told the Showdown is the best in town, with those among the residential fold. Yes, eyes as big as poached eggs, looking just like they could burst. Eyes as big as poached eggs, looking just like they could burst. It's a curse to search with such a heavy yoke when you'll never satisfy everybody's thirst. Yeah. Did you listen intently to the table head after roll? Did you listen intently to the table head after roll? There's a goal when the smile shone like the crest of a wave trying to hide its undertow. I visit you in the city on a weekend at a house by the road. I visit you in the city on a weekend at a house by the road. Well, I'm told the Showdown is the best in town, with those among the residential fold. Yeah. Face the one who's different from what they write about. And the longer I wait, only propitiates the need to tie a halo to my ears before heading out. On a weekend at a house by the road. I visit you in the city on a weekend at a house by the road. Well, I'm told the Showdown is the best in town, with those among the residential fold. Thank you very much. My name is Jeremiah Craig. Welcome out tonight. Whew. I started off a little nervous there, but I'm feeling pretty good now. You know, it's a common thing when you stand up in front of a lot of people. You get a little bit nervous sometimes. You know, I lived in Bobtail 2 years ago, and I think about this when I'm a little bit nervous, because in Bobtail, back in the early 1900s, they just paved the roads, and they were so proud about how they paved the roads in their fair town. But there was one man who said that they could do a little bit more to make the town a little better. Yeah, he said, you know, what about all the people who are driving through Bobtail? What if they have to stop alongside the road and pee? It could be in the middle of the night, and there's all these thorny bushes alongside the road, right? All these blackberry bushes, you know, they're everywhere. So the postmaster of the town, he wrote up a bill. He called it the Thistle Bill, and he brought it to town hall one night. That's right. And I think about him being nervous while standing in front of the podium, in front of a room full of people, kind of like this. And I imagine it going something like this. We've done our part in paving the town for all the travelers on their way to the sound. But we can do better when the sun goes down and pave the way for sweet relief. So I introduce the good Thistle Bill to clear blackberry bushes from the side of the hill, and next to the road and across from the mill, to keep away unintended grief. Yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and so get relief anywhere it is free. Among all the thistles then cried out bitterly, and we couldn't pull him out until the morning. Yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief and where it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles inside, so you don't prick your prick in the night. Consider this tale before voting today, and think of yourself in a similar way. Just then the whole hall roared with a number of yays. We don't want our pricks pricked in the night. Yes, we stand for freedom to travel around and to get relief anywhere it is found. So we'll dig up all of these thistles inside, so you don't prick your prick in the night. True story, true story. Thank you so much. That song was called Thistle Bill. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? It was probably really good, right? My Thanksgivings are always awesome. It's my favorite holiday ever. Thing about Thanksgiving is the day after, or even before, like I was hearing the Christmas carols all over the place. You guys were hearing Christmas carols too. So if you're sick of the Christmas carols, well, too bad, because I got a new one here for you. But this is unlike any other Christmas carol you've heard. This song is about mixing eggnog and marijuana products for a healthy and happy winter's celebration. It's called Odd Nog. Mixer and we'll bust out a Yule log. Mix it up right and we'll merrily toast with our odd nog. You wondered his weirdness, but now you forgive it. Another sweet sip, you just wait to feel it. Suddenly realized Bing never sounded so great. That sounds good, actually. Everyone starts dancing around a half-decorated tree. And not one person leaves that damn Chex Mix beat. Yeah, ringing, the love ringing, the laughter ringing, the best time that we shared together. A little odd nog, making more odd than ever, ringing the new year all odd together. Songs that aren't funny and jokes that don't rhyme, all the funniest things we've done all night. Then come the theories of saviors born at summertime. And here we go, wassailing from the flowers so green. And here we go, merrily through this wonderful winter's eve. Nearly dozed off by the fireplace, shuffle the bed, warm cheering grace. Suddenly realize you got a smile stuck face. But there's one last thing to do before we all nod off. Instead of the milk, we leave Santa a little odd nog. Yeah, ringing, the love ringing, the laughter ringing, the best time that we you very much. That song was Odd Nog. Find it on Spotify, Apple Music, and add it to your Christmas and holiday playlists, everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. For Tobias the Owl and Sojourn Soul, I'm kicking things off here. My name is Jeremiah Craig. Thank you again for coming out. There's this thing in the trucker world called Bobtailing. It means driving a truck without the trailer. And when you are bobtailed, it means you're sent a ways to pick up a load, a trailer, and you're not paid for that time. And we've all made investments like that, right, in our own lives. We go the distance and we're not paid or compensated at a direct moment. So I took that idea and I wrote this song. It's called We've Bobtailed Further for Less. That big old moon graces my rear view like a high beam cascade reed, a hauling stone for that morning crew as I stop to rest for my last leg. This road's running out of city with no expectations or tolls. No, she shakes to the roots that grip me with no one to bear the load. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and it looks like we're already dressed to make this right. She said, don't ever stop, son, as she put away the plates with more cold shoulders one. We follow our streets, and this road's running out of heartland. She even puddles on the crown, but these roots cradle a strong stand and won't ever let it down. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less, and we can't stop now. I must confess, we have to try. It's been miles since dinner. You can't forget to greet the fittings. Constantine cheers, parking lot sinners, so I don't forget how to spend my slim winnings. And this road's running out of spirits. She's cracked and full of holes. I believe it's time to commandeer it. Where the roots take hold. Yeah, we've bobtailed further for less. And here is the very best on our mind. Thank you. Thank you very much. This next song is off of an album that I did last year. It's called If It Takes Years. The song, the album is called On a Weekend. So I like to tell stories with my songs, and that includes the funny songs like you heard it earlier this set, but also the more violent songs and stories. Here's one of them. It's about a bounty hunter. I'm in for the long haul. I got that phone call for a bounty I can retire on. But your deeds in Tulsa make this personal. You best be ready to put those miles on, because I have so many questions, and I don't mind if it takes years to grill you. And after I hear all your confessions, I don't mind if it takes years to kill you. You can't hide in the city, I'm worn knuckle made. I have plenty of help from those you betrayed. Bitch, I slay. You think you'll migrate? Ha! Just show your face, name the place and the day you will lose. Now let's review. You stole the cash from the Appalachians, said it was all for the good of the nation. Your righteous talk makes me lose my patience when you spent it to change our past conversations. Understand me, you break families and the deep web wants you exposed as badly. I do the job every time I am hired. With so much success I am an outlier. Just try to run, you'll see I will not tire. I'll corner you just like a forest fire. Did you think I'd give up after these stunts around the World Cup? You just make it worse upon yourself. I'm closing in on you, just missed by an hour or two, but you don't have anywhere else. And I still have so many questions, and I don't mind it takes years to grill you. And after I hear all your confessions, I don't mind if it takes years to kill you. Thank you. If it takes years, folks. Thank you very much. My name is Jeremiah Craig. Oh, that song We've Bobtailed Further for Less is about putting in the time to get what you want, you know? Putting in the time for your goals. And sometimes that can be a little bit difficult, you know? This song is sort of about the same situation, but it's a reminder to stay happy throughout the whole ordeal. Putting in the time, putting in the work. It's called Voices in the Overtones. False start. Try easy, trying too hard has betrayed me. Men in the vanguard invade me, and with just a few scars we relax and sneak past in the morning. Now the faceless, built on this bark to be graceless. The earth rolled as the logs to inflate it. With false empty throngs we relax and sneak past in the morning. We were chased in, took it in line for erase when we recalled some sweet wines made with raisins. And we'll drink it in time, we relax and sneak past in the morning. Now just as I noticed, we won't age when we're young and youth when we're grown. And played a song from home, and I heard voices in the overtones. Yes, hello old friends, you've had much to defend. Come in and dry off for a while. Let's talk where to begin, and I'll pack up my things and ready for every mile. Thanking voices in the overtones. Got half as much as we half expected, but still we took all that we could get. We made it this far only half detected by all those old Confederates. We got half as much as we half expected, that's why we always ask high. With so much not even half elected, it won't take long to wonder why we were pursued at the border, called the eye of the controller. Put our names in a folder and still follows us worriedly. And he should be worried. Let me tell you what now. So on the freeway, we sang the old tunes that'd been waylaid by white hairs with brooms from their heyday. But with no stocking moons, we relax and sneak past in the morning. We missed schooling and still showed up late for the ruling, to be branded in hate by the drooling. But with no chain on the gate, we relax and sneak past in the morning. We thought at length as we listened to air, and we gave thanks to a beauty so fair that it outranks any hounding despair. We relax and sneak past in the morning. Now just as I noticed, the passengers blamed her for a flight that never could have flown, and played a song from home. And I heard voices in the overtones. Yes, hello old friends, you've had much to defend. Come in and dry off for a while. Let's talk where to begin, and I'll pack up my things and ready for every mile. Thanking voices in the overtones. After little thefts and small obsessions, we passed on our tickets to the nosebleeds. Their mistakes are our lessons, and it's cited in our own creed. After little thefts and small obsessions, we all agreed how the deal would go down. In vacant dates and intentions, we are only guided by the sound. And the bells ring clearly, frequencies fly freely, and we follow the feeling to stroll right past security. I come hither and rest past the wall just for shivers. Ignore the loud call for quick treasures. They've come to us all. We relaxed and snuck past in the morning. Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Jeremiah Craig.